Yeah, 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 I'm back at it again, feeling personal, playing with the white keys like I'm Percival. Out of wild, life is just a fucking stage. I never judge a book by the cover, I just turn the page. Rhymes going over tops like clippers to fades. Sound buzzing, nigga, Tucson where I'm born and raised. Just some young niggas hungry, feeling money craze. I'm in the streets, going harder than the pavement, ducking police, avoiding the enslavement.
Az126, we got another Tucson native here. We got Aske.
What's going on?
Rather native. I was going through SoundCloud, listening to a couple songs. We had The Hustle. The one that really got me was Alone in Tucson.
Yes, sir.
Is it Alone or Only in Tucson?
Yeah, it was Alone.
Yeah, Alone in Tucson. I was listening to that one. I was like, yep, I can really I can feel the honesty in this one, and I can really feel that little bit of Tucson in it. Because Tucson's a big city with a small town feel. These people are really close together. They're real supportive of you. It's just, when you go to other cities, and people aren't as nice as they are in Tucson. You can meet people on this road, on the street, and they'll be saying what's up to you. They'll say what's up, make eye contact with you.
Yeah, word up.
I don't know how many times in Phoenix I'll be walking by people, they don't even make eye contact with you on the street. They're all in their own lane, they're all in their own little world. So it's definitely a different environment in Tucson. What's some stuff about Tucson that you think helps cultivate your music, like helps you make it a little more original than from somewhere else?
Well, what I try to make sure I do, I try to speak for people that are, directly in the city. So I'll mention a name, or I'll mention a street, or I'll mention, just a certain area of the town, like in my music. So that way, when my homies are listening to it, or somebody that's new from Tucson is listening to it, they can relate off tops, like they'll have an understanding because I'm here with them.
Yeah, talk about the actual street signs and stuff like that, the places.
Exactly.
How do you think the music is made around here? As far as like, how do you think the different sounds blend and stuff like that? Because you got, obviously this is a college town, so you got people coming from all over the world here with all different kinds of music. So it's a huge ass melting pot as far as music goes. How do you think that affects how people want to hear rap nowadays?
Oh man, I think because now that we have such a major melting pot, like you said, there are so many different sounds. Like we'll go to a party one night and we're gonna hear nothing but bangers. Talking about like 808s, hi-hats. Then I'll go somewhere else and it's just like an old school type of vibe. I'm hearing a Tribe Called Quest. I'm hearing different things. So
I went to our bar last night. I was like, what is this shit?
Hey,
it's like a jazz bar down here.
I'm telling you, it's different, man. So it just depends on what side of town you're at, what type of people, age-wise, you know what I mean? So like it's how you adapt, and I try to make sure I'm able to adapt and make shit for, like my older folks, like my OGs, like my uncles could sit down and listen to, and shit that the homies could listen to and that girls could listen to at the functions, you know what I mean? So I try to keep like a balance in both while staying true to the actual sound and making sure I'm talking about actual shit that's happening.
Going back to that song Only in Tucson, that's the song that I could hear old heads listen to. That's the song I could hear young people listen to. That's the song I could hear at the back of the bar, shit like that. Like that's the kind of sound that is coming with that kind of music. So yeah, I'm definitely liking it, man. I'm very interested to see what's coming out. As far as mixtapes and projects coming out now, do you have a project that's
I'm actually working on a project. It's called There Is No Comp. That's going to be coming soon, and I got a track coming out with Mark Battles. If anybody doesn't know who Mark Battles is, man, check him out. He just got signed Def Jam, man. He's working with No ID. He has an EP coming out with Tory Lanez.
Yeah,
it's my big bro. So I got some shit coming out with him soon, man. And but I like the streets on fire. Man. Yeah. Look forward to seeing There Is No Comp. I got a couple more singles coming out that are in the works. In the lab already, just getting mixed up and push those motherfuckers out for sure.
Sounds like he's a battle rapper then, huh? He
can
freestyle.
Man, he can freestyle. He can do whatever, man. He's versatile for real.
You think? How do you think about like the state of freestyles nowadays? Because a lot of people that you hear on the radio, they can't freestyle. They won't freestyle. I heard a designer freestyle with Funk Flex.
I saw that too.
You saw that too? Oh, that shit was bad.
I didn't know how.
Flex's voice started cracking.
I didn't know how to. So, I feel because I listen to a lot of older shit, man, and I could go back and hear their freestyles. You feel me? And I feel like if you're a rapper, that has to be in your arsenal.
Yeah.
Because there's times where the homies will be out anywhere and the homies will be like, oh, this is a rapper right here. They'll be like pointing to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And somebody will tell me like, oh, we'll spit something real quick,
Yeah.
you know? And who am I to say, I can only rap when I'm faded or I can only do this when I'm this and that.
Yeah.
I hear that, man. I hear that too much.
I hear that too.
So freestyling is key, you know, it's key. You gotta be ready.
I'm a big
gotta be ready.
freestyle. I didn't start freestyling until 2010 when I came out here. All right.
Oh, shit.
So, a little background for me. My mom was real big with the church, right?
Yeah.
And so she was like, "Y'all ain't listening to rap," but you know, it's impossible not to listen to rap. You know what I'm saying? So, growing up in high school, we listened to rap. Growing up, like 8th grade, 6th grade stuff, we listened to all that rap and shit come down on the radio. But I wasn't really diving up in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was listening to a lot of hyphy music when I was in when I was in high school because we came from North California.
Okay.
I come down to Phoenix and I'm still listening to Keep the Sneak. I'm still listening to fucking E40 and shit like that. So I wasn't really thinking about it. I come down here to Tucson and my homies, it was just some white dudes too. They got a camera up, boo-boo ass raps, beats off YouTube. And you know what? I just kept doing it. And I ain't a good rapper. I am not a good freestyler. I got homies that fucking could spit the best shit I've ever heard.
Yeah.
But I can say something catchy every once in a while, and I love making hooks. Freestyle hooks has got to be the funnest fucking thing you could be doing, yo.
Yeah, man, I feel that shit.
But after that was 2010, so this is 2017, right?
Yeah.
I freestyle all the time when I'm just kicking it with the homies, and I'm still not that good. You know what I'm saying? So I really, really think you either have to have a gift or you need to put the real work into freestyle because that is an aspect that you need if you're going to be making hip hop.
And I bet Mark because I told him I was going to freestyle for him.
Yeah.
And I had to freestyle for him. I went off tops, 0 beat, nothing on turbos, man. I was shaking like a stripper. I was nervous, bro.
I'm fucking some Big Shine.
Yeah, man.
Outside,
man. You gotta shoot a shot, bro. Because if not, you know, I could be another rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, just peep my recorded shit. You feel me? Whereas I'd rather be like, nah, I'll go off tops right now. No beat, no written shit. You know, because I see that a lot too, man. A lot of people like to spit.
Got the phone
shit.
up. They got the phone up.
Man. And I ain't with that shit, man. I ain't with that shit. If you're a rapper, you're a rapper. So that kind of helped me out. You know, it kind of gave me an extra push, just being able to freestyle. And that was just from the homies, like, do this, yo, we at a party, man, or this nigga say he a rapper, come up here and put some money up, you know what I mean? So, you know, like, you gotta have it in your arsenal, man.
You gotta be able to go bar for bar. Somebody who wants to try to call you out on your shit, you gotta be able to go bar for bar.
You gotta be ready, bro. You gotta
I think people can make a good project without being able to freestyle. I think a person can make some good music without being able to freestyle.
Yeah.
But if you're saying you're in hip hop and you're a rapper, there's gonna be a point where people are gonna be like, freestyle right now, put up or shut up.
Exactly.
If you can't freestyle, like if this was 10 years ago, Designer did that freestyle, no more Designer.
Everybody's
no more
clowning
Designer.
him. Everybody. And that goes like, you know, cats, I see like the little yachty shit, like I see shit like that and I'm like, yo,
growing up with these fucking Lil Wayne mixtapes, everything was a freestyle, and then they're gonna do this bullshit? Nah, they need to fix that.
The culture's changed a little bit, man, and that's why I'm trying to fight and, you know, keep a little bit of substance around.
Keep some of that original shit.
I mean, every now and then it's cool to you drop a little something that people could dance to, niggas could dance to and shit, but that's not my objective right now, man. Like, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
So
you gotta stay true to your objective. What would you say? If 10 years from now, you look back at your shit and you're like, I did this. It was worth it. What would this be? Like, what would be worth it? What would be worth it at this point?
I would say the fact that I was able to inspire or have at least have people relate. You know what I'm saying? I want to have people relate, not just in the city, but out.
That goes a long way.
Out. Like I could listen to some Cudi, I could listen to some Nas and be like, damn, you know, they're really talking that shit. Even Big Bro, man, Battles, like I could listen to his shit and just be like, yo, I know where he was at in that point of his life. And that's exactly what I'm trying to aim for. So somebody, you know, out of fucking, you know, Tennessee can hear my shit and be like, yo, like, I know how that is. I know niggas that's doing this, you know, or doing that, and I can relate. So
a lot of times it is the out-of-state motherfuckers that are catching on first.
Exactly.
You be seeing people, I just saw, well, I guess it wasn't just, but Futuristic, another big dude out
I know Futuristic.
That dude fucking did a tour in Europe. People over in Europe are playing his shit enough so that he could get a tour. And I'm over here, when I first started fucking doing this shit in the beginning, I guess January 2016, I was just sending out fucking tweet emails and shit like that. Like, yo, I need an interview. But I didn't realize the scope that this dude was on. Like, I think a lot of times people in your backyard don't want to hear you until somebody else is telling them about you.
Yeah, it's like that, man. It really is like that. It is like that. People, we're so used and comfortable to people that are, in the city, so it's like, oh, he's just in the city, and that mentality honestly has to take a fucking shift, we gotta change that shit, because I feel like we get comfortable here, because there are some cats here in the city that are like really throwing down, throwing down that I've never heard of until I was in Mesa or Phoenix, and they're saying, oh, we're from Tucson, and I'm like,
have you ever been to the underground hip hop things in Mesa?
Nah, I've heard of them. I've been in front of you. I've heard of them, but I've never gone out there.
I went to 2 of them. It was the same guy that did the Phoenix Hip Hop Day. The guy that, I don't want to say started all that, but the guy who kind of put it all together, put the puzzle pieces together. He does the underground hip hop, and it's this place in Mesa where he pretty much just gets a stage. Mm-hmm. They got a bar with some shitty overpriced drinks. They need to fix that. But y'all just go up there, get your songs out, get your practice in. It's just practice for y'all. Because, everything, this guy told me, you got to treat rap like it's a sport. You got to treat it like it's basketball. You got to treat it like it's football. You got to practice. You got to practice being on the stage. You got to practice how you're moving and shit like that. So I think that's what they need down here too, just somewhere for people to practice.
That's key, because I'll tell you what, man, my first show was a couple months ago, man, and I was nervous, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know, I thought, off tops, like, once I get a show, I'm gonna go up there, get the mic and da-da-da. It's another fucking world once you're up there, like, it's another world, and
you got the lights on, you can't see nobody out there, you don't know how you look
like,
up there.
I can't be out here rapping to the floor and shit, so, it took me a little while to get comfortable with that shit, and, now it's fine, but it would be great to have a resource or two here where, everybody could come together. And,
so that when you go up on the stage, you don't need to have the shades on.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But when I did a stand-up, that's why I remember my first time going up there. You don't know how loud the mic is.
Exactly. You gotta hold the mic the right way.
You don't know how to. I go up there, fucking. I think I told a joke about Miley Cyrus. I'm like, she belonged to black people now. It was back in like 2012, 2013. Back when she was doing her thing.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna call it that, her thing. But yeah, it says she belonged. What happened to her?
I don't know where she been, man. I hope she off that shit though, cause like she was wilding for a second, man. I don't know.
Looks like she got herself a man that look, get your shit together, bitch.
He probably had her out the house and talking about sit the fuck down.
Yeah.
You ain't about to be out here, man. Maybe
let me regulate this shit,
hurt, man. Had everybody hurt.
Got her on an allowance. Give me your money. Give me that shit.
You $1 million a week. Fuck around, man. I wish.
That motherfucker's getting paid, dog. The thing about it is, when you start making a name for yourself, not only do you get paid, people give you shit. And that saves you money. I think people don't get paid as much as we think they get paid. They just get a lot more shit. Handouts. Get a lot more shit given to them.
Everything.
Where are my shoes? Where are my kicks? Come to my hotel for a little bit, but just tag on Instagram you at my hotel.
Exactly.
That's how the Instagram models be doing it.
Oh, bro.
That and fucking fit too.
I peep it.
Yep. That game has that shit has turned into a fucking, I don't even know what, in the last 3 years, the model game for Instagram has fucking changed. As long as they got some protein powder or some tea, they a model.
It's a trip. Social media, man, it's a fucking tool. We gotta manipulate that, bro.
That's the thing. I think them girls know how to use social media, yo. Them girls know how to fucking use social media. That's the thing.
Angles to that, bro. I know a couple, man, and they be utilizing that shit. I'll see them in public looking beat up, like just looking tore up, and then I see them on the gram a couple hours later. I'm like, you know the person.
Yeah, man.
It's a hustle, man.
I want to start interviewing models and stuff like that, but I don't know where. I got a couple where I can interview them. But I don't know if I want to yet, because fucking who really knows if they're really modeling or if they're just taking pictures on Instagram with a dude with a camera.
Exactly.
So what I'm trying to do is, what I think I want to do before that is go to the photographers.
Yeah.
I got this guy, Leo. that I want to, dog. He does this colorblind collection where it's basically has all kinds of people like fucking Abraham Lincoln and shit like that, and they're all just like colorblind. So they have like a bandana over their eyes.
Okay.
It's some of the dopest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, shout out to bro, man. That's ill.
Yeah, I want to start interviewing them. But yeah, my point is, I think I want to start interviewing like the photographers first. Let me get the art, and then I'll go to the models and stuff after, because I gotta see where you're coming from. It can't just be a motherfucker with a camera. I'm a motherfucker with a camera. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I feel that shit.
Two motherfuckers with a camera, that ain't a good podcast.
Yeah. I feel that shit, bro. I feel that shit.
So, as far as the hip hop day today, like Tucson's hip hop day, is this the second time, or do you know? Because I guess
I think it's the first.
It's the first one.
First, honestly. I think it was a Phoenix thing first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
one of the OGs told me it was a Phoenix thing first, and now they're starting to get out here, which is dope. You know,
how do you think it'll change everything?
You know, I'm happy that they're finally, you know, starting to do something here. I got some homies that are actually performing. You know, shout out to Mike Checks, the homie Mike Checks, AJ Romero. I think he's out there, really solid cat, man. So I think they're gonna be out there doing their thing. So
I think they're gonna, yeah. Like we were talking about, today's gonna be a big day down here in Tucson. Yo, they got that, they got the games going on, they got the Migos concert tonight.
Man. So you know, the whole city, at least downtown, about to be going fucking wild tonight.
Yeah, it is. I don't know about that north side, but
downtown and up, man. Even down to the south, man. Shout out to the south, man. I know shit about to be going down over there. So
what's where's somewhere you want to perform down here in Tucson?
Being that I'm 20, man, I'm always on the outside looking in. So whenever I'm downtown, bro, I walk through Club Fourth and I hear the fucking bass outside of the window, man. So I want to check out Club Fourth, man. I'm about to be doing the Rock soon. I've done CDs a couple times. Shout out to CDs. But yeah,
the Rock is a pretty good place. You wouldn't expect as many people performing at the Rock as they do. So many people.
It happens, man.
Yeah, a lot of people come through. Burner came through for that one. I know that's just the fucking one I went to, but I got kicked out because I tried to sneak in through the wrong entrance. But I was fucked up at the time. It's like, you got a huge ass door.
It happens, bro. Fuck it. You gotta get it how you live, man. But shit, I want to do that. The Rock is gonna be on 420. That shit's gonna be wild, man. It's gonna be crazy. The homies gonna be handing out brownies and doing all this shit. So it's gonna be wild. Shout out to the homie Manny Harmon. He's doing his thing right now too. Producing and rapping, man. He's doing his thing, bro.
Good producer. How would you describe some of his beats?
Yo, he's got an ill sound, bro. Like when he first sent me some shit, it was nothing, you know, that I expected. Cause right now we're in a time where you throw in hi-hat patterns, you throw in 808s, you got a bang, you got you know, a trap sound. So off the tops, you know, I expected some shit like that, but he gave me some shit that I had to actually sit down to and like, yo, I gotta think about this and actually, you know, write. So, you know, he has his own sound. It's safe to say that bro has his own sound that he's working on right now.
That's good. I think
it's organic, man.
The last guy that I interviewed, Donnie, a lot of his beats on one of his projects reminded me of like those Northeast beats from like back in the day, like Little Brother, Fonte beats, like stuff like that. So you can find them. You can definitely find them. There ain't no shortage of them. I think they're just not as publicized as those 808s. Because 808s is catchy. You can always buy your head to 808. You can't always get in the mood to listen to something like that. But I think there has to be a shift, like you said, where it goes back to that. Because like we're really losing a lot of substance. From somebody that jumped heavy into rap in like 2009 from like 2014. In like that era with the Big Seans, the Kid Cudis, and the motherfucking Currencies, the Wiz Khalifa's and stuff like that. Man, and you saw how they were like using them instrumentals and beats from like these EDM songs that you would never think to use ever. And all of a sudden it just kind of starts going down where it becomes more of the EDM song and just a hook, and then more of the EDM song and just a hook, and then the lyrics are kind of just subpar. That's all you can really say.
Taking a mean decline, man.
That's how it is.
It hurts, man. And what sucks is that like I'm jumping in at a time where it's a shit. It is a downward spiral, you know. It is a shift, and I'm coming in at a time where I'm like, damn, man, I'm trying to push lyrics and wordplay, and I'm trying to make people think about shit and tell a story. When all I could do is and have everybody just, you know. And it's like, yo, I really want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to take the easy way out, man. I'm even, you know, I can't front, man. I've thought about that shit, and I'm like, well, where would that get me?
And you probably made a couple songs too, but they're fun songs. Like
exactly.
And it's like there ain't nothing wrong. But when that is you, when you become just like a just a copy of a copy of a copy of somebody that came out 2 years ago, then we're
be honest, a nigga's gonna go back and listen to your shit 10 years, 10 years later and be like, yo, like this is still speaking to me, Whereas I wasn't even born, when Pac was out here, and I could go back and listen to Pac and feel as if, like he was still here, and I want that same effect.
A good song for that is Fabulous Breathe. You remember that?
Breathe.
1 into the 2, 2 into the 3.
Yeah.
That's something. If you put that shit on, no matter where you are, no matter what time, what year, you can get that shit going.
You're gonna see heads bobbing.
Yeah.
You're gonna see.
When you can make a song like that, it really fucking, it goes a long way. And that's the thing now that I want to see, and I think I am seeing. I think when you think about some shit like that, you start to see it more. Like now that I'm trying to interview more people, the person that I followed last night just retweeted somebody that I just heard about for the first time. But next thing I know, everybody's talking about them.
Oh,
but now I know who they are. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the loop. It's like when you hear a word for the first time, the next thing you know, you hear it on TV, you hear it in a fucking book or some shit like that. It's everywhere.
Man, everything ends up exploding, bro. So that shit happens. It does happen.
Where's what do you want to do by next year? This time next year, what's a couple things on your to-do?
Next year, man, I'm trying to tour, honestly. Like, I'm trying to push this shit at 110, man. I'm trying to tour. I'm trying to work on getting signed.
Shit can change in a month.
Exactly. Because at the same time, it's like, I love music, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm still trying to put my brother in college, you feel me? Like, I'm still trying to make sure my family's good, my uncles are straight, because in reality, the shit that I'm talking about is actually happening. Like I really, like I'm losing niggas left and right. I got homies that, I went to a funeral the other day, So I'm still trying to make money off this shit at the end of the day and make sure everybody's straight, like legal troubles, all that shit. I'm trying to make sure everybody's taken care of, man. I feel like that should be a priority within rappers too. Niggas is getting rich, buying chains, buying whips, getting locked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, are you paying your legal shit off before you fuck around and you buy all?
Because they don't know. A lot of people don't know how much a good lawyer costs until you need a motherfucker.
Yeah, man. It's like they want to throw rich niggas in jail. You should
be like,
that.
we need $5,000 down, and then you need $5,000 by 3 months, or else we just gonna drop everything.
And it's like, what good is your fucking wrist being frozen because you can't sell that shit now? Like you can't. Nobody wants it. It has no meaning to it. So,
some guy I hear about a lot, that XXX.
Yeah.
Like I see him everywhere. I see him fucking everywhere on like YouTube. People like retweet him. Like there's a lot of rappers fuck with him. And I finally found this Complex video that came out like the other day. Like, who is this nigga?
Exactly.
So I listened to him, and a lot of people, the reason why he doesn't get publicized a lot is because he has so much legal trouble. Like he has legal trouble. Then he fucking broke his probation or some shit like that. And then even on top of that, he has more legal trouble. So it's like, you definitely gotta figure out how to, because they'll catch you up with anything.
Oh, regardless.
They can fucking catch you up with anything. They could catch you up when they want to catch you up. So you always gotta know you're walking that fine line and always have a way out.
Exactly.
And that's the fucking thing that a lot of people don't know, and that shit's a trip.
You got fans, man. Like you can't go to a certain state or you can't leave the country, and it's like, that shit's whack, you feel me? Like that shit's hella whack. And I've been in situations like that where I'm not able to leave and I'm not able to go out and do these things. So it's like now I'm past that shit. So if I have a chance to actually make money, and
you ain't going back.
Exactly, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like any real nigga can tell you, like you don't want to. Like you don't want
that shit, no joke. That shit stress you out. It stress everybody out around you.
Your family, most importantly.
Your family be stressing out. You try to keep it low key for them. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to give them all the details so they worry and shit. But that just makes it worse. It's like a spiral.
It's too much. It's too much. So I figure if I got people fucking with me in other states, and it's kind of building, It's kind of building. I'm getting love. So, when that time comes and I'm able to actually leave and go tell my story somewhere else, I want everybody to be straight. You feel me? I don't want, my brother can't come because he got a warrant or this and this and that. Like, I want everything to be taken care of. So that way we're able to be out there and appealing to these people, talking to these people, building with these people.
That's the best part about if you make enough money to create jobs. Because even if they have problems, they have to go for work.
Exactly. So
there's always
a professional at the end of the day, right? So.
That's the thing. It's like that's the thing. A lot of rappers and the people that hang out with them, they just look like they homies, they friends. But you don't know this is their manager.
Yeah.
This is their fucking producer. This is the fucking dude that schedules all their tour dates and everything like that.
Everybody's got some type of role, some type of job.
Just because he's wearing jeans and a tee or shorts and a hat, don't mean this dude ain't official. You don't need that button shirt.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. That out of state mind, that out of state love will take you far.
Definitely.
So, man, I hope you get that shit, and I hope it comes real quick, because you know how that shit is around here. Shit could go in a second.
Exactly.
Everything switches up on you.
We just need Arizona to, have our backs. We got Arizona's backs, man.
I think so.
Tucson to Phoenix to Mesa, we're all in this bitch.
I think people are starting to understand what Arizona's got.
And I need that.
It's got some of the best weather. You come down to college, you got some of the best girls.
Oh,
all the parties are fucking 2-3 hours away. You could go out of the country.
Anywhere.
2-3 hours away. Always sunny. Always love Tucson. Always got the good vibes, and they need to know that and they need to hear that. And I think your music's bringing a lot of the Tucson culture out.
Thank you.
Who's another rapper that you want to make a song with or a project with?
Man, I want to reach out to Cash Lansky. I don't know if I pronounced that right, Lansky or Lansky. I want to fuck with him.
Doesn't he have a project coming out?
I think he does. I met him in Mesa. That's one example of a nigga I didn't even know was in the same city. Like I saw him. One of the homies shot me a Snapchat and shot him a Snapchat too, and was like, "My boy, vice versa, about to be here."
Yeah.
So after he finished the set at the Mark Battles joint, I went up to him and was like, "Yo, if I would have known, you know what I'm saying, that you're from the same city, like."
That's the thing. It's so big that you could. It feels like you know everybody, but you're always gonna be somebody.
Exactly. So I definitely want to reach out to him and Kasky. I want to reach out to bro. He works with one of my homies that's a producer, so if we can make that happen, that would be great. So
good shit, yo. Tell them where to find you.
Man, you can catch me on SoundCloud, Aske Baby, ASKEBABY. Same thing for the Twitter, Aske Baby. I am not that light skinned, man. I will hit y'all with the follow back. Let me know if you're feeling the music, you feeling anything, criticism, whatever, man. Like, just let me know, man. I fuck with everybody, so let me know.
For sure, yo. So that's Az126. We got another Tucson, and we signing out.
All right.